like what they do go on YouTube, Epic Games PNG, you know what I'm saying? Like, or on Google, looked up an image, Epic Games PNG. Like, we're rivaling with GTA 6, and yeah, we also stole a lot of stuff from GTA 6, but you know. Yo, what's going on YouTube? YouTube say hi to Cat say hi to YouTube. Welcome in, we're doing reaction. We're reacting to Exposing Paradise, the GTA 6 scam that's fooling everyone. Let's lock in, boys. Perfect, got that shit down.
About a month ago, I received this email. I'm Robert from the Ultra Games team. Our company is developing a game called Paradise, which aims to rival GTA 6. You can check out a sneak peek here.
Welcome to the city of limitless possibilities, where your dreams become reality.
That kid do look insane.
Welcome to the paradise.
Everything about this game looks so good that it's almost too good to be true. And that's exactly the point. This game is without a doubt a massive scam. Myself and the other users of the Paradise Scam Discord have broken this video up into 3 parts, going over the trailers, the website, and the company Ultra Games. And we will prove to you that this game is after nothing more than your money and personal information.
Damn.
If you're watching this video, I would assume that you are at least familiar with the trailer. But if not, here is some simple context. Just over a month ago, this trailer dropped for a new game called Paradise, being developed by Ultra Games Limited, which promises to be a direct rival to GTA 6. This is a tall feat for any company, but especially for one that doesn't exist. But I'm getting ahead of myself a little, because first, we need to cover what all the hype has been about. The trailer,
just off of these, I didn't even know about this. Like, I never heard about this. I saw this like title and thumbnail. I was like, yo, I want to react to it. It's gonna be WW thing to react to. But like, this does look insane. Like, this looks like when I first saw this video, I thought this was GTA 6. Like, I thought this was like, this is the way, but not, definitely not.
Has over 350,000 views and rising. So strap in and let's take a look at some of these major red flags. Before we even start the trailer, you can go down to the description, which reads, "It is a game that combines elements of GTA and Sims." First of all, everyone should know that it is highly illegal to use another game to promote your own. And this is done intentionally by Paradise to get the attention of all GTA fans. Then, when starting the trailer, you can see an Epic Games logo. Cyberboy, my friend and fellow GTA YouTuber, has reached out to Epic Games and they have confirmed that they have no idea what Paradise is.
Oh my God,
and certainly are not partnered with them in.
So they like what they do go on YouTube, Epic Games PNG, you know what I'm saying? Like, or on Google, looked up an image, Epic Games PNG. Or like Epic Games, I can't think of the word right now, but that shit's funny. It's not even
anyway. And if you need more evidence that they're lying about being partnered with Epic, if you take a look at the Paradise trailer on the Epic Games store, they removed the Epic Games logo, meaning they know they wouldn't get away with this if they wanted their game listed.
Oh shit, so they know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing, bro. It's dirty,
Remember this because it is something that Paradise brings up more than once. We aren't even 1 second into the trailer yet, and things are not looking good for Paradise already. Now it's time to skim through this trailer quickly to show you everything that raises concern. In this shot, you can see a real-world Lamborghini.
Yeah, that already it's like a red flag, because like, the only games that really have actual cars are the racing games, and I'm not listen, I'm only knowing from what I've experienced in my life, from what I've learned up to now, but like, what I know is no games besides like the car games, the actual like Need for Speed or Forza or something like that, have the actual rights, because you gotta like pay the company to use your cars in their game. Even though it's a game, it's still like they're using their likeness and everything. They got to pay the company, so there's no way that's true. But like, because GTA still hasn't even put actual cars. I don't know GTA 6. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I don't know what's going on. But GTA 5 hasn't even been able to bring in actual cars besides, you know, the obviously when you go play like RP and shit, and that's like I'm not 100% gonna push that's all my shit. Like I don't not think I don't know how it works, but I don't think like Rockstar Games has any part of that. Maybe they like made it to where you can do RP, but the actual I don't know how to explain. I don't really know how it works, but regardless, that's what makes me think like, yeah, this is fake as shit. Well, we already know it's fake. It's telling the title, but regardless, let's just.
Ventador, which is 100% illegal, as I can guarantee you that they do not have the rights to use this vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's no way they have the rights to use that vehicle. There's no way. GTA doesn't even. Like, what?
This image closely. Every single shop has been copy and pasted 3 times. This next part is by far the most damning piece of evidence. Paradise is supposedly working with some of the biggest creators in the world, with huge names like Lachlan, Pokimane, Loserfruit, Ali-A, and many more. After skimming through the Twitter and YouTubes of these creators, none of them have ever mentioned working with this game even once. Not a tweet, not a community post, not a video, nothing. In fact, our Discord members confronted Paradise about whether they were actually partnered with these creators, and they refused to answer, which is not a good look.
I wonder like what their idea was. Like they're like, we're gonna put this game out, it's fake, and we're gonna get all this money out of people and their information. Or like he said information, but I don't know if really that was after. People can get anybody can get our information very easily nowadays with how the internet is. But regardless, like I can't imagine what they're like. Oh well, shit. What do we like? They're at the offices right now. Their headquarters. But oh shit, what do we do now? We don't have a game, and everyone thinks we're releasing a game, and like that's crazy that they're talking about creators they're working with, and the creators have no idea. They're talking about working with Epic Games. Epic Games has no idea about them. Like that's crazy.
I also personally reached out to these creators to tell them they are featured in this trailer, because I wouldn't be surprised if even they are not aware their names are being used to promote this scam. Yeah. But as expected, most of them are too big to even get in contact with, which I think is deliberately done by Paradise. Moving on, this features a section of their website that you can find and talk to a supposed AI. And pay attention to how this website looks. You can go to their website right now and you'll find that none of what is listed in this top bar is still there. And we will dive into this a little more in a little bit. And of course, the smoking gun of this entire trailer, crypto.
Earn money and crypto to build your empire.
It's always got to be crypto, man. This game promises you can make money with crypto through their in-game purchases with the PAR token. And if that isn't enough to sell you on this being a scam, well, we are just getting started. Paradise Island in this screenshot uses the same text that GTA 5 uses for all of its road names. And a lot of these buildings have been copy and pasted like 35 times. In fact, speaking of GTA 5, this minimap looks eerily familiar. After searching around for a while, I was able to find the exact location that Paradise stole this section of the minimap from. And you can see on a side-by-side that they are
That's horrible, dude. That's horrible. That's horrible, man. They didn't even try. They didn't even try. But I mean, if they're making if it's like, I don't know, it makes me think maybe they just like really good with animation shit, and they just were able to make it look so real that you know, everyone thought it was this crazy game. Damn, this is cool. I'm glad I'm learning about this.
Once again, real world cars that they don't have licensing to. And to end it off, the end of the trailer says play now, which is very weird because if you go to their store, it simply says coming soon. And wait, the trailer on their store also says coming soon now too. They've also released 3 more trailers that are alleged to be gameplay teasers. It's very convenient that for 2 of these trailers, they chose the exact same spot to record both of these trailers. But the major red flag that almost everyone noticed immediately are these umbrellas.
Those are the same ones in GTA 6 trailer. That's the same ones in GTA 6 trailer, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong.
Familiar to you? Well, they should, because they are ripped right out of the GTA 6 trailer's beach scene. A 1-to-1 match.
I knew it, dude. I called that shit, bro. I called that shit, yo. I knew it. I knew I recognized those. But as soon as I saw them, I was like, yo, that's in the GTA 6 game. Bro, that's crazy. These people are playing game. But like, that's so fucked if you really think about it. Like, like, hold on, let me just, like, imagine you're like walking the street, like, oh my god, this crazy cool game, and you get so hyped, you like, you go to the website, you look checking shit out, it says play now, you go to the website, and it's like you can't, and then you're so confused, and then it's like, so you just played with my feelings. I'm glad, like, obviously, if I would have saw that, it would have been like, oh, cool, that'd be a cool game to play eventually. But like, I wouldn't have been like trying to buy it now. But I wouldn't have been unfortunate to really do it. But that was crazy. I knew it. Oh, that's crazy. They really stole, like, we're rivaling with GTA 6. And yeah, we also stole a lot of stuff from GTA 6. But, you know, I know it's obviously it's a scam, all fake shit, but it's funny, dude.
Stole to once again entice the GTA community. This third trailer, which was uploaded this week, is supposedly an AI NPC overview, but there are massive red flags with this too. First of all, the AI voices are all ripped from 11 Labs, including this guy whose voice sounds probably very familiar if you've ever used TikTok.
Hey, yo, you tripping, man. This ain't the place to be talking about no guns. You better chill with that.
No.
Bruh. I mean, like, there's a lot of things wrong. They couldn't at least, like, I'm not trying to say this in, like...
Hey, yo, you tripping, man. This ain't the place to be talking about no guns. You better chill with that.
Not only that,
Christ,
but after
that's
searching
horrible.
for quite literally
That's
5
horrible.
minutes, I was able to find the exact grocery store pack they used to create this convenience store. This toilet paper, these boxes of Pop-Tarts, these magazines, all of which these so-called developers quickly bought for just 25
Jesus
bucks.
Christ.
This without a doubt
Oh
proves
my
that
God,
this
that's
game is
hilarious.
just an asset flip to make it look like a high-end game without having to put any work into actually making their own game with their own assets. A very bad look for a company advertising themselves as a GTA 6 rival.
Yeah.
With everything I've said so far, this
is
should
not good.
already be enough to convince most of you that this is a scam. But for those who are still on the fence, this is now my perfect opportunity to transition over to their website. And now is where things get very interesting.
Whoa.
If you click on the link and go to their website, you may notice it looks a lot different from when we saw it in the trailer. Where is the Play Now button and the influencers and the marketplace? It's almost like they've been taking stuff down after my fellow detectives have started calling them out. Luckily for us, however, we can see everything they may be hiding from us by taking a look at the Wayback Machine. You can see that the website used to look much different than it is now. Instead of the Play Game button, they used to have a link to Paradise Tap, a website they were using to promote and sell their Parcoin, the so-called
wow.
in-game currency that
So
they
did
were
people buy
advertising
this
in their
before
trailer.
the game even released for the game? Like, they bought, like, money on the app or whatever with crypto, whatever, how it works, I'm not too sure. But did they, like, buy money thinking, like, you know, eventually this game's gonna come out, and, like, it would be smart to put money in it now. I'll probably make a lot of money when the game first comes out. I already have a bunch of money made. But, like, that's all fake, buddy. It's all fake. It's all fake.
Paradise has been doing their best to get rid of any instance of crypto from their website because they are trying to get the game listed on Steam, and Steam does not allow any crypto integration into any game on their marketplace. And as I'm editing this video on November 6th, it seems my theory was correct, as Paradise has somehow managed to get the game listed on Steam.
but it's
They
coming
also used to
soon?
have a section
Dang.
dedicated once again to the massive creators they are allegedly collabing with.
Ninja.
Just a Minx, and what I assume are some Hong Kong creators. As, by the way, that is supposedly where Ultra Games is based out of.
Really?
Once again, Ninja and Just a Minx have never mentioned anything about this game even once.
They probably don't
and
know
They
about
probably
it.
never will. Now, if you
I don't
aren't
know
aware,
about it.
every company has something called a white paper, which is basically just an overview of their company, game, and their overall plans on how to achieve their goals. So let's take a look. Introducing Paradise, the first AAA AI game. You'd think a AAA
What?
game could at least spell the word game right, but I digress. Easy mistake, I guess. A unique aspect of our platform is the integration
This
of
shit's funny, dude. This company's just dumb. I don't know what's going on behind, like at their like I don't know. I just want to be like a fly on the wall or wherever their like headquarters is, if there even is one. I don't know how that works. To like what they're like the second everything's blowing up in their face, like they're like freaking out, taking everything down.
AI-based
that's
influencers, allowing players to interact with virtual representations of their favorite celebrities within the
What?
game and the social platform.
That would be
We
cool,
have
but
contracts with
fake.
leading figures in game streaming and blogging and are continually seeking new collaborative opportunities. That's funny because they seem to have taken this off of their website, and if they have contracts with them, you would think they'd want to use that as much as possible. I think you guys are getting the point that everything that Ultra Games has shown and said is complete bullshit and is backed by absolutely nothing. The least we can do is see who is working on this game then. If we click on Meet the Team, here we can find the 4 masterminds behind Paradise and their AI models, I guess? Strange they wouldn't want to show their face on this
Yeah,
project, but hey, there's Robert Lee, the one who allegedly sent me the original email.
Whoa,
Robert Lee
that's
is actually the
crazy.
only person to have actually shown their face during a video introduction to Paradise. However, even with this, I'm inclined to believe that the name Robert Lee is most likely just an alias. But, as you
Maybe.
can probably guess,
Maybe.
these videos have also been deleted from the Paradise website. If you try to Google Robert Lee Paradise Games, there used to be a site dedicated to him and his contributions, but now all it brings up is a 404 error page. There has been
This is
so
so
much deleted from this
This is so sketchy, bro. Everything about it, bro.
website, it would take me a year to go through absolutely everything. So before we move on, let's quickly recap. We have 4 trailers from Paradise that have more red flags than I can personally count, and the Paradise website that has constantly been hiding information from the public for the last month or so. Which then leaves us with the big final question. Who the hell is Ultra Games Limited?
That's what I wanna
Well,
know.
here's the thing. Ultra Games Limited, the alleged developers of this game, don't even exist at all. Let me explain. When you try Googling Paradise Ultra Games, there used to be a page dedicated to telling you all about this company, which has also been completely wiped from the Paradise website. There is no official website for Ultra Games anywhere on the internet, and if you don't believe me, I challenge you to check for yourself and prove me wrong. As of making this video, if you Google Ultra Games, only 3 websites related to this company will pop up, but only one has any relevant information regarding Ultra Games. On this site, they state, Ultra Games Limited has played a significant role in developing iconic projects like Honor of Kings, The King of Fighters World, Justice Online, highlighting its contribution to the industry. For those who aren't aware, Honor of Kings is literally the 4th highest earning mobile game in existence, with a total revenue earned of over
Jesus, that's a lot of
$12.5
money, holy
billion.
crap.
Which means if Ultra Games played a hand in this game, it would actually be massive for the game's reputation.
Yeah.
But, as most of you can probably guess, however, nowhere on the legal notice of Honor for Kings is Ultra Games even listed one singular time, and can't be
Damn.
found anywhere on the Honor of Kings site.
That's
Also on this
crazy,
page,
bruh.
we
They're
found an
playing us.
address to the Ultra
They're playing us like a fiddle, bruh.
Game Studio and a website for them as well. The website, however, is completely blank. And when you try to visit the address, it simply brings you to a massive skyscraper in Hong Kong, with
wow.
no indication of which company it is owned by, and certainly doesn't look like a game company to me. This company has never made a single game before in their lifetime, and it's far more likely that the company doesn't even legally exist at all. And this actually makes more sense than you might think. Once again, Cyberboy
crazy,
had
this is
realized that the emails we received from Ultra Games all have Russian text encoded in the email. This coincides with the fact that after digging into the Twitter account of a team member that used to be present on the Paradise website, you can find a very cryptic Russian video promoting an NFT project.
Planet Earth, we are not a holiday to all the main race of mankind.
And if you want the final nail in the coffin for this company allegedly not existing, right now, you can go to the Paradise Epic Games Store, look at the private policy, and it comes up with a solid nothing.
Damn.
So now that I have given you almost every red flag
Well, like, how
related
would,
to
like-
the trailers, the website,
Why would Epic Games or Steam allow that on their like site if there's like no like if like it's weird, like how's that, like I don't know how that really works, but like don't you think Epic Games could do a little more digging or figuring out to find what's real and what's not, and then just let any game any company put their game on their site, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's not, it's like coming soon or whatever.
and the company for Paradise Games, you might be asking yourself how this game is allegedly a scam. Well, they may have already gotten a significant amount of people to buy into their crypto coin, as
Dang,
that's
yeah,
what
that's what I was
investors
thinking
tend to
about,
do.
yup.
They were pushing their PAR
Yup.
token super hard through their trailer and
Yup.
their website,
Yup.
but now they have seemingly tried to delete every instance of it from anywhere on their sites. My best theory is that this was going to be a pump and dump scam. Their goal was most likely to get everyone hyped with their insane trailer, promise that they can make real money using their crypto coin, and then never follow through on any of their promises.
Yeah.
By some miracle, if this game does actually release, I urge everyone to stay away from the crypto side of this game.
Yeah,
I
I
want
would
to quickly
definitely
thank
not
Fluby,
fuck with any of
Ty,
that.
Clean Sanchez, MRV CSL, and Cyberboy for helping me expose this company for what it is. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
Is there like Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's just weird. It's just so weird. It's newer. 3 months ago. I mean, it is a little newer. It's newer than the other video. The other video was 4 months ago, I think. Oh, wait, hold on.
GTA 6 rival with more red flags than I can personally count.
Okay, this is the next. Okay, I'm probably gonna make this into a full like reaction, but
Last week, I made a video exposing Paradise, a supposed GTA 6 rival with more red flags than I can personally count. And you may be thinking
Yo,
I'm making
okay.
this follow-up video to debunk the Q&A they did earlier this week. But here's the thing. I don't have to, because me and my team have found the evidence to prove that this game is already scamming people as we speak. We have
Damn.
more evidence to suggest that Ultra Games is from Russia. We can confirm they stole everything about their trailer, and we can without a doubt prove that this game has already scammed people with their PAR token. So without further
I had
ado,
a feeling
let's
when
begin.
you talked about
In
that with
case
it
you-
being like Bitcoin or whatever, that it's gonna be like that's what they're after, getting money. It's like those scams, all those motherfucker. Yeah, it's fucked up,
Didn't watch my
man.
last video on this topic, I recommend watching that first, then coming back here for full context. But since that video
watch
was
that
released,
video.
we have come across some new evidence that will bury this game before it even comes out. I will be referencing the Q&A here and there, and a link to it will be in the description for those who would like to read. But now, let's get into the evidence. First, let's start with the trailer again. I won't go into it like I did with my last video, but we found something new that is very intriguing. Around 10 months ago, a trailer released for a GTA RP server that is literally called Paradise RP.
Oh,
And to the
geez.
people in my comments who said the trailer looks like GTA RP, you may be closer than you think.
So-
Here is the trailer for Paradise RP.
Yo, wait. So like, did they just take a GTA RP server and like do shit in it and then made it look like they're making this new game? That's crazy if that's what they did. That's crazy if that's what they did. That's actually crazy if that's what they did, bro. That's actually crazy if that's what they did. Oh yeah.
And here is the trailer for the Paradise game.
Welcome to the city of limitless possibilities.
I mean, they added
The
somebody
music
talking.
and the logo are the exact same. The name is the exact
Yeah,
same,
yeah.
and the motto of the server is the exact same phrase stated in the trailer.
Where your dreams
Dude.
become reality.
Now, I
They
need to
didn't even
clarify
try
that
to- they didn't even try to hide it. That's the thing. They didn't even try to hide it.
I'm not saying that this RP server is behind Paradise, but rather that whoever is behind Paradise completely ripped off this idea from this trailer,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate because as of today, this RP server is completely dead, which means that no one is going to be pressing Paradise about stealing their designs. Another fact that people may have missed if they were an early viewer to my last video is that we confirmed that Ultra Games offices don't exist, and they tried to explain this in their Q&A. Where is your company's registered legal address? If you happen to look at the pinned comment on my last video, I actually had a viewer named Erica who went to the address of the Ultra Games offices that used to be listed on their website.
shit.
And to no one's surprise, Erica found nothing.
你呢棟嘢度有冇一間叫 Ultra Games Limited 嘅？
Never heard of it. Dang.
冇喎，佢冇寫樓層喎，佢就話江樂道中64號。冇聽過。哦，好冇唔該你。
In their answer, they tried to explain this by saying that the address was their legal office and not their physical office, which makes literally no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either they
Like-
pay for a legal address they never use while also having a physical address, or they are simply just completely lying. And
That's what
I'm
I
going to
think
go
it
with the
is.
latter on this one. Notice how they didn't give us a physical address either. They knew that if they did, someone would go and try to find it again, and they can't risk that because then the scam would be out in the open.
Yep.
So I kind of took that as a little challenge. I did some more digging through the official Hong Kong company directory and found another address for Ultra Games
Oh,
Limited.
shit.
And once again, it leads to another office building with no mention of Ultra Games anywhere. But here's the thing, we may have figured out exactly why that is, and they
Why?
may not be in Hong Kong at all. From their
Ooh.
latest Q&A, they answered a question they will probably regret after this video. In the Q&A, they answered, what is the current status of the Paradise app? We talked about the Paradise app in my last
Oh, yeah,
video,
there's-
which is
oh,
the
I didn't
site they were
realize- oh.
using to promote and
Oh, so there's an actual app you can download? That's crazy.
sell their PAR tokens,
So this is
the
what it's all
in-game
about.
currency.
The game is just something that looks pretty to make you wanna buy their crypto shit or whatever it is, you know. But yeah, it's fucked up shit.
they're
It's a fucked
planning
up
on
shit.
using within Paradise. Well, what if I told you that this is where the
pants.
scam has been taking place all along?
That's what
Fluby, a member in our Discord,
that was
found
my
a
thought. That's like what I was thinking. Like, yo, it's the crypto. That's what it is. It's the game is nothing. They just want to make money off the script. Like, I don't understand. Like, what do they think's gonna happen? Nobody's gonna find out. They're forever gonna be making all this money, and this game is just never gonna come out. Like, it's just gonna. Oh, look, we're dropping next year. We're dropping next year. We're dropping it. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's delayed. It's delayed. It's delayed. It's 50,000 years later. I don't know. Just.
a Russian
don't get their
article that took
plan
a
here.
deep dive into how the Paradise app works, and it has been confirmed to be a complete scam. Paradise Tap, the app which is accessible through Telegram, and the Paradise game are one
That's
and
so
the
sketchy
same.
by itself that the only way you get the app is through Telegram. I mean,
You can earn PAR tokens through the app by tapping the icon, kinda like Cookie Clicker if you remember, or by completing simple challenges like watching YouTube videos or subscribing to Telegram channels, which Paradise proves in their own Q&A when they state, "We will also add daily tasks and small jobs that can be completed to earn in-game currency, providing an opportunity to earn resources even outside the main game." They failed to mention here, however, that you could also purchase PAR tokens by exchanging another cryptocurrency called XRP, which was found by looking at their website on the Wayback Machine from 2 months ago. The entire point of the app is that these tokens could then be used to purchase in-game items within the Paradise game, or you could exchange them into USD Tether and make them into real-world money like they advertised in their trailers and on the app. You can find many videos online of people acquiring tens or even hundreds of thousands of tokens through this app in hopes of turning it into real-world money. Well, it turns out that there's one simple problem, and it's that Ultra Games never made it possible to ever withdraw your funds. From the reviews of the app, there was never a way to exchange your PAR tokens to USDT and therefore into real-world money. The reviews on the article all say that there is no way to withdraw funds, effectively scamming all of those people out of the tokens they acquired. There is people who exchanged their XRP.
Like,
they gave them.
Well, I'm confused. Like, why? What's the point of this? Like why? Like, why do you do this? Are you making money? I mean, they're making money off the crypto stuff, right? I guess, right? Because I'm sure. I don't know how it works. Is it like you could put your own money in there? I don't know how it works. Because like the people are. I don't know.
PAR tokens in exchange, and those PAR tokens essentially became useless, and you could never exchange those tokens back into real-world money. That is exactly, and you could tokens and.
Let me go back. Hold on.
Wired. There is people who exchange their XRP. They gave them PAR tokens in exchange, and those PAR tokens essentially became useless, and you could never exchange those tokens.
Dang, so they basically tricked people into trading their other crypto for this because they were, you know, it's in game and they could do certain things to make it bigger. And it's not like you can actually do things like with crypto. It's like you just wait for it to, you know, grow or drop, you know, whatever. But like with this, you can actually do things to get your crypto up or whatever it is up, you know. But they scammed people because there's no way to get the money put in there. There's no way to get it out. So it's like, that's so fucked, dude. This company deserves to get sued and screwed and everything and have to pay every single person back every cent that they stole from them.
Tokens back into real-world money. That is exactly why in the next question in their Q&A talking about crypto, they state cryptocurrency and blockchain will not be integrated into the game. It's because it needs to be earned through the Telegram Paradise app, which could then be used later to purchase stuff in-game. In their Q&A, they claim that the app was released in a closed beta, but that isn't true because there are a ton of Russian videos related to it, and people have already left reviews saying that it was a scam. And the worst part is that they still plan to release the app in the future. From their own answer, it states, the preliminary launch date is scheduled for a period following the main game's release, which will allow us to fully prepare the app for public use and offer users a convenient tool to interact with the game. Everything that Paradise has been doing from their trailers and their Twitter posts has just been to hype up the game, which in turn will hype up the value of their tokens. When the game is released, the tokens value...
That's what they're after, the token. They want to make the money off their token. It's like when those like YouTubers that... I don't know, I can't think of names exactly right now, but I remember there was a time when there was a lot of YouTubers that are in some crypto stuff and ended up being scams, and there's a lot of shit that went down, bad shit.
You will skyrocket from the demand of people thinking they can buy items in-game, and then the developers will most likely sell their stake when it's at its peak, and most likely abandon the project forever. This idea is continued in the next question of their Q&A. Are you utilizing technologies and resources from Epic Games and other companies for game development? Remember, this is an alleged AAA game company that we are talking about here, as I mentioned in my last video. They themselves admit to using pre-made assets, tools, visual effects, voiceovers, gameplay systems, models, and textures. And we can prove this because Hard Hempus on Twitter already created the Paradise game in just 2 days by adding all of the same assets that people pointed out in my last video. Which then begs the question of what did they even develop themselves? And the answer is the app.
Yeah, that's all they did.
My theory is that they are using other games' assets to make it look like a high-end game to drive more people to be willing to invest in.
They playing this like a fiddle, bruh.
Their PAR tokens. And this is exactly what they bring up in the Russian article. It states, Paradise Tap, the official name of the app, is a necessary tool for the Paradise Simulator. It will allow people to unite into clans and alliances, distribute tokens in them, and implement various real economic models. At the same time, the native token should become a liquid asset that will be willingly traded on the exchange. And they continue by saying, to do this, Paradise must offer something unique on the Web3 market so that venture funds and large investors become interested in the project. Otherwise, the potential of the token will never be revealed. PAR will remain a native token without much demand on the exchange. That is exactly why they came to us in an email advertising it as a GTA 6 rival. The price of this token is directly tied to how much demand is on the game. So if the developers advertise this game as, something like a GTA 6 competitor, the demand for the coin will skyrocket. And who do you think is in control of the most PAR tokens? That's right, the developers.
Yup.
Everything that
That's how
Paradise has done has been to
They're
build.
they're just trying to scam money, get their shit. I don't know why they just don't. I don't know. It's just like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Hype from players, hoping they will invest in their coin and
Yeah,
make it worth
that's what
buying,
it's all
which
about,
then
bro.
drives up the price of the token, and the developers who are loaded with it can sell it off and make millions.
Yeah.
This to me, without a doubt, proves that this is nothing more than a pump and dump scam, the same thing I mentioned in my last video. One last note that I want to make before I end off this video is that it has been confirmed that if this game does release, it will use a kernel level anti-cheat, which
does
will
that
give
mean?
the developers full access to everything on your PC. For this reason, I do not
fuck?
recommend downloading this game at any point, no
will
matter
never.
what Ultra Games tells you about this
I will
game.
never.
They will continue
I'm
to
glad I
tell
watched this
you
video.
anything they want as long as they get you to buy
Yep.
in.
Yep.
I hope this video proves
Yep.
once and for all for those still on the fence that this game is nothing more than a massive scam. And because of that, this will be my last video covering this topic because I want to get back to my big GTA projects. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
That was
Peace.
crazy. I'm glad I reacted to that. That was crazy.
Since